Okay, on this right-hand turn, we'll start a small gradual uphill. You don't have to fight for position, but Caleb, James, Robin, and Dustin will be at the front. Colin, David, Frank, Scott, and Team Blue. They need to start thinking about punching it, working through the group. Start digging in your efforts. These first two rollers are long ones. Colin, David, Frank, and Scott, Team Blue, start pushing through. A little bit left, you can see the crest. Green team, get ready. Blue team over the crest. Green team, start pushing. Caleb, James, Robin, and Dustin. Hold the wheel. Good job. Team Blue, start ramping it up. Good work, just keep at it. Here comes the crest. Team Blue, push over the crest. Team Green, get ready to dig in. Caleb, James, Robin, and Dustin, start digging in. Watch yourself, Scotty. It levels off. Just keep mobbing it. Blue team has to get ready for another roller. Dig in, Blue. Keep the pressure on. Good job. Get to the crest of this hill. Team Green is coming up behind you. Okay, Team Green, dig in. Levels off again for a little bit.
Good job, guys. We squeezed through there.
Still have a little bit more rollers to go, but they're a little stretched out now. Team Blue pushed up on this one. The goal is to get in front. Get to the crest, push over it. Team Green, take over and start pushing through. There's a few really fast rollers now. Team Blue, a little bit of a dig. Team Green, a little bit of a dig. Going up, Team Blue. Team Green. Again, Team Blue. Great speed, gentlemen. Team green. And team blue. Coming down, team green. Couple more rollers before the sprint. Team blue, push it up. A little bit of a level off here, and then team blue again. Colin, David, Frank, and Scott. Team blue, push up and over. Caleb, James, Robin, and Dustin, push on the way down. There's a little bit of a longer downhill. Okay, close that gap in 4. Team blue, get ready to push again. Close any gaps back there. Team blue, you're going to have to work to push up on this hill.
So the steady state guy, this is going to really kill me if I keep doing these surges.
Just sit down.
I'll try and just speed roll if I can, but I'm finding myself at the back.
Just about through these rollers. There's 2 kilometers left, about 4 or 5 rollers for sure. One kilometer to the balloon sprint. The biggest reason why we're pushing is just so that we don't create huge gaps on the rollers.
That's great.
Mine is great. I am just having a hard time with this particular
Like
side.
we made it in like 750, 751 on the first sprint. That's top
Up and
Top 20.
over,
top 50,
Whoa.
15 in Frappe. Or Espresso, excuse me.
Blue, you've got this one, and then it comes down towards the start of the sprint, and then it rises again at the banner. There's 3 rollers after the banner. I need to know what everybody's power up is. I will be calling your power up in order.
No power ups.
There will be. There was in zone 16. There's still 3 rollers that I need you guys to watch out for. Okay, Caleb, power up.
You get that?
Caleb, what did you get?
Arrow.
Arrow. James, power up. Truck. Robin.
Truck.
Truck. Dustin.
Truck.
Truck. Colin.
Feather.
Feather. David.
Truck.
Truck. Frank. Feather. Scott.
Truck. Truck.
Truck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks. We will be deploying the trucks in order. And then the arrow will be the last one. The feather will be in the middle. Don't deploy any power-ups until we're closer to the 10-kilometer mark. We're basically through the risers now. The rollers, I mean. Let's get into a little bit of a formation. I see Caleb up at the front. I see David behind him. Scotty is up there as well. Top 3 riders stay in a line. The others Just try to get around that fourth wheel and mob the fourth wheel. Okay, stretch it out again. Let Scotty get in. I don't want you to burn out before the aqueduct. I've got Frank up at the front. Followed by
When does the
Dustin.
aqueduct start? What's the starting distance on the aqueduct?
Aqueduct starts at 11.1.
Okay.
The ramp probably starts in a K though.
That's what I've got marked out for you guys. Risers start happening at 10.3 kilometers. That's when we'll start using the trucks from the back of the group. One at a time, not all five at the same time.
Who's pulling right now in front?
Right now, I've got Frank coming off. Scott has moved up. Try and form a little bit of a line.
I'll go after Scotty. We got big walk.
I got Robin in the second there. Robin's going to be pulling.
Coming off.
Okay,
Scott's coming off. James moving up. James trying to stretch out the space a little bit. Colin, if you are pushing the numbers to get past them, go ahead. 10.3, we're deploying the first truck from whoever's the farthest back. Right now,
Blue hat.
Right now, that is you, Scotty.
10.3.
At 10.3.
Roger.
We're gonna go through this before we get to the last one.
I'm going to be deploying them a little bit quicker than that, don't worry. As soon as I figure out who's at the back. Okay, so Scott's going to deploy his and go through the team. Let him get to the front. The next truck is David.
Okay.
And deploy it, yep. Okay, I've got 3 more trucks. I'm just looking to see who's at the back. It looks like Dustin. Dustin, you're the next one to deploy a truck. Go ahead. Dustin, good job. James, deploy the truck. Robin, deploy the truck.
Save mine, Ron. Gonna save mine, Ron.
Okay.
Downhill.
Stand by for the feathers. First feather, deploy the first feather. If both feathers have been deployed, that's perfectly fine. Use them. Arrow, Caleb, stand by to deploy the arrow. Don't do it yet. Get behind a couple of riders. Caleb, stand by to deploy. Arrow now. All power-ups should be used. Get on Caleb's wheel. He's going through.
Falling a little bit. See you guys.
Good job, gentlemen. You all have another power-up, and we'll get another one in 2 kilometers. Do not use a power-up if you're one of the front 3 riders. Use them to close gaps at your discretion.
I got a feather.
The feather will still increase your watts per kilogram. Now we need to start getting into rotation. You guys will need to tell me if you guys are getting too long of a pull. Caleb has just done his. James, will
David,
be working
it's gonna
into
need
the
30
front.
seconds.
Yep, I got it.
We're going downhill
James.
for a while. Just roll
Yep.
through if you have the speed.
Yep.
Just till you're off the front.
Dustin, second wheel. If you keep moving forward, that's perfectly fine. Just do it. Colin is up near the front. Keep pushing, Colin. Okay. The next banner, the next banner is at 13.2. You have about 500 meters to use your power up if you still have one.
Dig deep, boys. Push, push, push.
Stretch this out a little bit.
Halfway.
If you have a power up, use it. You'll get another one. Okay, good job. Let's get in that line. You guys are challenging one another.
Oh, bummer. I got points. David.
Ooh, that arrow. Ooh, that arrow.
The power up that you have now, you can save it for the last 5 kilometers, or you can use it to close a gap if you need to. There's a couple of risers coming. Next one is at 14.1. Nothing substantial. Just small little risers that add about 3 or 4 meters. I have David up at the front. That front is still being very fluid. Here we go. We've got Dustin. Good job, Dustin. Try and stretch out your spacing. Colin, try and slip in behind him. Take over. Second wheel will be David behind Colin.
Oh, boys, we only need 4 to finish. Go, go, go.
We got Colin up there. David behind him. Let's go. Let's try and stretch this out a little bit. This riser here is over. Next riser is at 15.5. I have James up at the front.
I never got a
Scotty's on
pull.
his wheel. No, I know. Just, you got to dig in.
With that.
Scotty, go ahead. We can. Caleb and James has just done one, but Caleb, try and get in behind Scotty.
Caleb's coming up.
Thank you. Scotty, you can ease a touch.
Yep, come on.
Dustin, you'll be next. And then try and get us back into a little bit of an order. James, you'll be third wheel. Just keep pushing through. If you end up mobbing him, stretch in front. Next riser is at 15.5. Mix it up a little bit. Frank, if you can. David, get to the front. We are going to close the gap there on the next team and catch them.
Let's go to our team, boys. Let's show them. Let's go.
James is moving in front. Frank, settle in. Okay, that riser is done. We have a little bit of a false flat that happens closer to 17 kilometers. We have 1 kilometer of flat. Good job, Dustin. You have Blue Hat coming up on top of you. Caleb, help me close that gap. Everybody, help close that gap.
I'm coming. Caleb's coming.
Yeah, no, you're doing great. Frank, David, hold on to a wheel. Work yourself into the middle of the pack.
Coming off. Blue Hat coming off.
Keep pushing through, David. It's okay. Good job. Okay, do not chase the rabbits. We caught them at our pace. We'll go through them at just above our pace. We'll start from the back of the pack when it's time. I've got Colin, Caleb, Scotty, Robin all up at the front four.
On and off.
David, make sure you hold that wheel. We're going to start to pull through our own team from the back of the pack. Scotty, if you want, that can be you.
Yeah, let's do it. Blue Hat.
Hold
Burning
off.
an arrow.
Yeah. He's burning an arrow. Get on Scott's wheel. We're going now. Get on Scott's wheel. We're going now. We're going now. Close the gap on our own team all the way through. Let's go. Come on, Caleb. Good job. David, hold that wheel. Good job, gentlemen. Excellent job. 18.1 is one more riser. Awesome job. We have another set of rabbits in front of us. Here's the riser. It adds about 3 or 4 meters. Okay, levels off. And then we have another quick riser at 18.5, and we're just about done our elevation gain for the course. I have James up at the front. Dustin is right behind him. Colin is in there. And Scotty again. Good work on that riser. Excellent work, everybody. Your last riser is at 19.1. It's the bridge. And then there's 5 kilometers left, and that 5 kilometers goes by very fast. Don't leave anything on the table. Watch yourself, Robin. Stay in the group. That's it for elevation gain. You got 1 more meter between now and your finish line. The cobbled bridge will slow you down a little bit. You're 5 kilometers from the finish.
Oh, boys. Especially.
Dustin is up front. James is on his wheel. You need to get Colin, David, Frank up there as well for a turn. Scotty, not a suicide pull, but I want you to start working your way up to the front again.
Okay, David's pulling through.
Yeah. Rest. Blue Hat. Rest. You guys finish strong.
Okay, find his wheel. That's okay. Just find his wheel. Good job, Caleb. Stay in the mix there, David. Right in the middle of the pack. That's it.
Ron,
Time to
don't
take
forget
over
power
from
ups.
Scott. 4 kilometers left.
Ron, you got power ups under control?
I have to do the power-ups on your own discretion to close the gaps.
Okay.
If you have something and you want to know about it, tell me what it is.
I got a truck. Please tell me when to use it.
You're going to use it in the last 2 kilometers.
Yeah. Okay.
The last two kilometers is the next bridge.
Blue hat coming through, blue hat. Caleb, stay on my wheel.
Get on a wheel. Get on a wheel. Here comes Blue Hat. Get on a wheel. Excellent work. Excellent work, Caleb. Good job, Frank.
Tank
Coming
coming
off.
through.
Coming off. Caleb, hold the 2 spot.
I've got James pulling through. I can see Robin is there in the second. Dustin is there. Colin. You guys are under 3 kilometers. David is coming through. Good job, David.
Blue hat, blue hat, blue hat.
Find his wheel. Okay, whoever's got the truck, everybody's going to slow down a little bit on this bridge. Don't use the truck here. Use this bridge resistance to build up your leg momentum. Use it for the final 2K.
Blue hat, blue hat, blue hat.
Pull through, Scotty. Grab his wheel. We're under 2K. Good job, Robin. Good job, Robin.
Oh.
1 mile. That's all we have left. From the back of the pack, I need you to start picking up the pace. Scott, hold on to some wheels. You've got one more big pull in you. Watch out. Here comes Scott.
Blue hat, blue hat.
Find his wheel. He's coming through. Grab onto him. Good job, Scotty. You have 1 kilometer left. Micro pulls up at the front. That's it, David. Somebody else take over from David. Micro pulls. Just keep the washing machine going here. James is up front. That's it. That's it. Dig in.
Finish strong. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Thank
go.
you,
Let's go.
Scotty. Let's go. We are under 400 meters.
Go. Get up.
300 meters. 200 meters. Push, 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 push. 100 meters. Push, 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 push.
What's up, guys?
You guys beat Dash by 10 seconds. Nice jersey, Caleb.
Come there.